Hi everyone, I'm Shweta and I'm a certified linguist from the University of Cambridge. And I'm also an English teacher at the English School of London. How are you guys doing? I hope you all geared up for another wonderful, quick and short lesson today. All right, so today's lesson is called Wanna Sound Like a Native. This is a vocabulary lesson and it is for intermediate and upper intermediate students. And before I run you through the lesson, I'd like you to keep three things in mind. Number one, watch the complete lesson. Second, ask questions in the comments below, and we'll have our teachers answer to those comments. And third, download the PDF of this lesson on Google Classroom. Okie dokie. Are you guys ready for this another interesting lesson of vocabulary? Okay, here we go. So the first one is the best of both worlds. What do you think this phrase means? The best of both worlds. Enjoying both the things? Yeah, okay. Let's look at what it really means. It means to enjoy two different opportunities at the same time. Let's look at a sentence. He went for work trip to London during the World Cup, so he's enjoying the best of both worlds. So it means that while he went out on a work trip and he's working in London, but at the same time, simultaneously, he's also enjoying the World Cup. Okay, let's go to the next one. See eye to eye. See eye to eye. What does it mean? Look at each other? No, it means to be in agreement. So let's look at a sentence. Ron doesn't see eye to eye with his boss, so he applied for a different job. So Ron is not in agreement with his boss, maybe has some conflict, and that's why he's looking for a different job. Do you have a situation in your workplace or in your family or with your friends where you don't see eye to eye with someone? If yes, then why don't you post one of the sentences in the comments below? All right, let's go to the next one. Let the cat out of the bag. Isn't it funny? Let the cat out of the bag. What does it mean? Does it mean first you put the cat inside a bag and then you take it out of the bag? No, it means to accidentally reveal a secret. Accidentally. So let's look at a sentence. She let the cat out of the bag about her vacation plans. Now her team knows where she's going. So, accidentally, she leaked out or revealed her secret holiday. And that's how everybody in the office now knows. Let the cat out of the bag. Let the cat out of the bag. Can you see how smoothly this phrase goes? Let the cat out of the bag. So, why don't you make a sentence with this phrase and post it in the comments below? Okay, let's go to the next one, the fourth one. Cost an arm and a leg. Oh, sounds scary, but it's not. It just means something that is very expensive. Yeah, okay, something like it's thoroughly expensive, like to buy a very expensive bag or an expensive car or something like that. Let's try using this in a sentence. Her designer dress at the wedding costed her an arm and a leg. Has something in your life ever costed you an arm and a leg? I can speak for myself. I once bought, um, I think I bought a bag which did cost me an arm and a leg. Can you think of anything that costed you an arm and a leg and post it in the comments? Great. Let's look at the fifth one today. To cut corners. What does this phrase mean? It means to do something badly or cheaply. So to kind of compromise on the quality of something. I think the builder cut corners in the new property they'd launch. There's a seepage already in the apartment. So cutting corners means to do a shoddy job, to do something which is not of great quality, to do it badly or cheaply. Great. Let's go to the next one. Out of the woods. Out of the woods. Okay, let's look at the meaning of this phrase. It means to be out of a difficult situation. So let's try and look at a sentence. Finally, he got out of the woods. It was a long pending case in the court. So when you're out of the woods, you kind of take a deep breath. You're like, okay, now life is going to be easy. So out of the woods, to go out, sorry, to get out of a difficult situation. So can you think of a situation in your life where you finally got out of the woods? If yes, make a sentence and post it. The seventh phrase for today is turn a deaf ear to. Turn a deaf ear to. What does this mean? It means to ignore what someone is saying. So it actually means to intentionally ignore. Like you choose to ignore what the other person is saying. Let's try and make a sentence. He turned a deaf ear to his mom's advice and now he's regretting the decision to change his doctor. Turn a deaf ear to. So I think most of the teenagers turn a deaf ear to what their parents have to say because they think we know life better, right? And sometimes the parents turn a deaf ear to what the children's experiences are because they think, oh, we've had a variety of experience in life. What are they going to tell us? So there's always that conflict. So turn a deaf ear to, ignore what someone is saying. Okay, let's look at the eighth one. To come clean. To come clean. It means to tell the truth that only you know. Let's try to frame a sentence. She knows you've been hiding her stuff. It's better you come out clean and tell her on your own. So, to come out clean is to be able to tell the truth that only you know. The ninth one, be in a fool's paradise. Be in a fool's paradise. Be in a fool's paradise. What do you think it means? Living in an imaginary world? Well, it's almost close. It is a state of false happiness. Let's try to frame a sentence. He's living in a fool's paradise that he'll crack the entrance exam. He hasn't studied at all. So, no preparation for the exams, but yet believes that he'll crack the entrance exam. Therefore, he's living in a fool's paradise. Okay, let's now look at the final phrase for today's lesson, and that's called to be chicken hearted. To be chicken hearted. You must be wondering what this really means to be chicken hearted. Well, it means to be scared of anything and everything. So let's make a sentence out of this. He's too chicken hearted to live alone. He'll have a tough time moving out of his house. As a matter of fact, I too was very chicken hearted to move cities, and so I've pretty much spent my life in one city. So, to be chicken hearted. Uh, are you too chicken hearted at something? If yes, and I'm sure there may be many things, make a sentence out of it and put it in the comments below. Okie dokie. So, this was our lesson for today, the 10 phrases that'll make you sound like a native speaker. If you did like the lesson, do subscribe to the YouTube channel and log on to the englishschooloflondon.com, fill the form to speak English like a film star. So here's my 10 minutes of lesson, and I'm going to see you real soon with something more interesting. Until then, goodbye.